Hello, welcome Sagittarius. This is going to be a leap year energy reading, and I'm going to be doing a past life karma circle for you guys to get you some energy from past life circumstances to see what kind of karma we're working with, and some tarot to go with that. We're going to be using the Angels and Ancestors Pocket Oracle here to do the initial circle spread. And if you have a moment and you wouldn't mind and you feel called to like and subscribe, it surely helps me out, but it also helps other Sagittariuses get their messages as well. So the first card here that we pull up is going to be what energy you had in a past life. So whatever the general energy of that past life experience was. And you have the Air Guardian in that position. It's a beautiful artwork on that card. The next position is what traits or gifts, what skills and abilities you had in that lifetime that carry over into this lifetime. And you have Earth Mother in that position. Next, we have what energy was a challenge for you in that lifetime. What was the challenging energy for Sagittarius in a previous life? And you have the Spring card that says, see your seeds grow. Next, we have what karma did we end up with from that lifetime that we are working with in this lifetime that either needs undone or some kind of work with it. And in that position, you have the Stag, Trust and Thrive. Position next to it is going to be what energy will help you work with that karma. And in that position, we have the Water Guardian next to your emotions. Next, in the next position over, we have how that will help you grow, how your soul is going to grow from this. And we have the Fire Guardian, Ignite Your Passion. And in the center position, we have the energy that you're stepping into once these lessons are all integrated. And we've got the High Priest, Intend and Create. Excellent. Right off the bat, Sagittarius, I love that you have got air, earth, fire, and water all in this spread here. So this is a very complete energy happening. All right. Hello again, Sagittarius. So here's the thing is my microphone apparently died halfway through doing your reading. So the last half of it didn't have any audio on it at all. So what I'm going to do, but it was a good reading and I don't want you to miss out on it because it's really worth listening to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and recreate it for you. It will not have the delightful charm of listening to my shuffling and listening to me ramble through my own thoughts and my own feelings on the cards. But I do still have your cards here, and I will go ahead and recreate that for you so you can still get the messages that came through because it was a pretty good reading. So you do have the Air Guardian here, which is giving me very much a person in a past life who had a lot of intellectual qualities, a lot of thought processes, higher learning, maybe somebody who was very studious and very much about their knowledge and information and wisdom. And in your talents and abilities, you have the Earth Mother card telling me that we really had a talent for remaining grounded, remaining connected to Earth and connected to reality. So much so that it may have been a little bit too grounded in reality, because in the challenge or the crossing energy over here, we have spring, spring is the season of new birth, of things growing. It's like giving birth to new ideas, getting new things started, all of that. So I almost get a feeling off of this previous life energy up here of somebody who was very intellectual and very studious and very grounded in reality, but maybe a little bit curmudgeonly, somebody who didn't quite give themselves the freedom or the opportunity to dream big, to create, and had a little bit of trouble actually getting anything going or started or springing forth in that lifetime. So the karma that we're working with off of that lifetime here is the Stag, which says Trust and Thrive. And the Stag card in this deck is very much the king of the forest. It's very much standing in the light, standing in your glory, being proud and being in the spotlight, being the king. This is really what we're working with, an energy of needing to move into with this lifetime, is really being proud of who we are and standing up for who we want to be and not being afraid to shine and stand in light. The energy that's helping you with this is the water guardian energy. Connect with your emotions, really getting into the flow of self, really getting into how we genuinely feel about things, good and bad feelings. And integrating those is helping us move into the fire guardian energy, which is all about understanding what our true passions and what our true purposes are, what things really light us up and really drive us forward. And this is integrating these lessons is ushering us into a high priest energy. And the high priest in this deck is kind of like the magician. It's the manifestation card in the deck. The high priest is capable of really working with source energy to his benefit and creating the reality that he wants to have happen around him. And like I said before, I love that we've got all four elements right here with air, earth, water, and fire right here. On the air guardian, you pulled the hermit card. On the earth mother, you pulled the moon. On the spring card, you pulled the Ace of Wands. On the stag card, you pulled the Three of Pentacles. On the water guardian, you pulled the High Priestess. On the fire garden, we got the Ace of Cups. And in the center of the spread, you got the Queen of Wands. This configuration of cards really feels to me, Sagittarius, like you understood the assignment and you've got your energy in alignment and you're working with it. The Hermit is somebody who takes all of his information and knowledge and wisdom that he's gained and steps out with the light that he's cultivated to shine that light in the lantern for other people. The Moon card on top of the Earth Mother card, it looks like we've moved into contemplating the more esoteric mysteries, the more contemplating the spiritual, moving more into the spiritual mysteries rather than the grounded earth energies. Not that that's not still there for you, it's just a skill we already had in a previous life. And so we're now moving on to cultivating the skill of working with the great spiritual mysteries. Over here, you have the Ace of Wands on top of the spring card, and I can't think of a better card to have pop up on top of that to show that we really got the message. The Ace of Wands is going to be a new endeavor, the birth of some new passionate happening or endeavor over here for you. So it's an excellent card to have come up on top of that. And down here with the Stag card, it looks like we're dealing with and working with standing in our glory, standing out and really letting ourselves shine by collaboration and by working with other people, by getting ourselves out there and really interacting and collaborating. Over here you have the High Priestess coming up on the Water Guardian, showing that we have gotten in touch with our inner self, our inner emotions. And I just love all of the balance and synchronicity in this card spread. You have the High Priest and the High Priestess coming up, which are divine counterparts. You have the High Priestess here and the Moon up here, so you definitely have this balance here of seeking the higher mysteries, seeking greater mysteries with the High Priestess and the Moon. You have the Hermit over here, which is a solitary or lone card, balanced over here with the Three of Pentacles, which is a card of interaction and working with others. And then over here on the Fire Garden, you have the Ace of Cups, which is, of course, emotions overflowing, the start of some new emotionally fulfilling endeavor or journey, balanced out up here with the Ace of Wands. So you have the Ace of Water and the Ace of Fire up here balancing each other out too. It's just a really well balanced energy in this reading. And in the center, of course, you have the Queen of Wands coming up, which is definitely going to be that fire queen energy. She is beautiful, she's attractive, she's a standout, she's passionate about what she's doing and engaged in what she's doing, and she is not afraid to be different or to defy what people think should be. So it's a really beautiful energy. At this point, I was almost nervous to pull more cards from you because I can't help it. I'm a Virgo, so I love when things are pretty and in order, and this was just so well balanced and aligned. I was almost nervous to pull more cards for you, but I did pull two more. And when I pulled four, what came up was the King of Wands, and the Eight of Wands is what came up. And so now you not only have the High Priestess and the High Priest as divine counterparts, you also have the King and Queen of Wands coming up as divine counterparts, with the Eight of Wands coming in, a swift moving energy, a swift victory happening here. So it's really a beautiful energy. It really goes to show that when you really bring yourself into alignment and bring your energies into alignment, really doors open for you, things start happening fast, and you really have the ability to manifest the reality that you're wanting. If I was Sagittarius right now, I would be coming up with all kinds of wonderful things to manifest, but it looks like we may be manifesting a divine counterpart here, whatever that means for you. It could be a person, or it could be just a passionate endeavor, the right thing for you coming up, a perfect match happening. We did pull one more card from the Lightworkers Oracle for you, and you got the number 3 card, the third ray of creative intelligence. The third ray of creative intelligence brings the gift of practical spirituality and develops the talent for grounding inspired creativity into the world. It empowers your manifestation. This ray brings many gifts, including new ideas and the practical support needed to bring them to life, the ability to organize, make connections and networks, and synthesize information from various sources in one coherent whole. Archangel Chamuel helps you receive this gift from the universe with love and intelligence. And I've already read it once. You think I'd read it right the second time. The invocation for this card, if you want to be able to use it for yourself, says, I now accept of my own free will the blessings and grace of the third ray of creative intelligence. I thank the universe for all the assistance in turning my spiritual aspirations into successful, practical, real-world manifestations of light, grace, love, and empowerment. I gratefully receive the unconditionally loving intervention of Archangel Chamuel to recover and express all talents and abilities meant to help me fulfill my mission. Thank you, universe, for helping me to manifest my divine dreams. I ask that in unconditional love, this ray be made available to all who can benefit from it, according to divine wisdom, mercy, and compassion for the greatest good. So be it. So in the end of the reading here, Spirit really coming through to reinforce that you've got all of what you need in alignment, the intelligence cultivated and the passion cultivated and the emotion cultivated and the grounding cultivated for it. You really do have all of your energies in alignment, and it is energy that is available for you to manifest the reality that you want. And I think that's a really special message, Sagittarius, because the ability to manifest and create the reality you really want is a power that comes to people who are aligned in a way that would never do harm with it. So it really is a special message that you've got your ducks in a row and the world is your oyster to manifest the dreams and things that you want. So I'm sorry for the technical issues, but I really felt like it was a reading that was worth going ahead and refilming and showing to you. I feel like you deserve to hear this message. Thank you so much, Spirit, for coming through and working with us, for delivering these messages through Sagittarius. Is always appreciated. Thank you so much, Sagittarius, for being here to listen to the messages, and we will see you guys later. Bye.